There you go. There you go. Sesh. There you go. We're live. We're going. We're going. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
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 They locked me in a.
Okay, that meme is fucking cringe.
I was a rat once, actually.
Yeah,
I
he
can
was.
confirm.
Yeah, he was a rat once. That only Nathan can say that because he was a rat once. Unironically.
I got traumatized, and it reawakened my
in a
hatred for
bedroom.
cats.
A luxurious red
Araxis,
bedroom.
I am currently using an anime cat girl profile picture. I can say whatever the heck I want.
Then say this.
I am a threat to society.
All household cats must be castrated. I'm just saying.
I'm thinking more.
Yeah.
Make it so that they can't.
And everything went super fucking awkward and quiet. Anyway, welcome to session 43. Yippee! So.
The group is shrinking yet again. We're losing more and more members.
Oh no! At the very lowest of points, we had 2 people, which was Brett and Farron. So don't worry.
Very true.
And out of that encounter, we won a keep out of it.
True. So remember, you never know what might happen. I do.
What I'm saying is that all of you guys disappear, and I'll take care of it. I'm kidding.
All right, gang, let's split up.
Yeah, let's split up.
Across the elemental planes.
Yeah.
One in each cardinal direction, and we'll figure out where the fuck we go next.
Yeah,
okay, first question: where is north?
Where is up? This is not Star Wars Episode 9 where you ask where's up. Where's up is an actual a decent question to ask in this scenario.
A partially philosophical one at that.
Why is up?
It's honestly is really simple.
To be up.
It's really simple. The enemy's gate is down.
Anyway, that being said,
True, actually.
I have a simple question, the same question I ask every single fucking week. Smiley face. And that is, are you ready to begin?
As ready
Very much so.
Ever be.
So, you all got teleported last time to the elemental plane of air, but a bit of a oopsie, fucky wucky from your little chauffeur by the name of Nas. As half the party went into a very busy city somewhere, while the other group, mainly all of you and the cat girl, went to some great wind serpent sanctuary where several questions were asked and had semi-awkward conversation before you all got teleported properly where you should have. Then you were brought to essentially a bundle of islands and a settlement inside of it, where you met with the leader of the settlement, of course, Prince Ormus, the leader of this clan, which of course has instructed you to assassinate his brother, who has been possessed by a demon for quite some time. You're given 8 hours to do whatever you wish for the proper arrangements for transportation to be made, where Sergal, you explored the islands, saw several interesting things, saw a bunch of snakes, serpents, very cool. Chadwick, you found the javelin that was basically invisible, and you basically haggled it. If you do everything successfully and you kill the Djinn demon, you will get the javelin for free. For Dagger, he pursued his alchemical pursuits. For Brit, you... Oh, Brit did. You did help Dagger, but then you did something else as well.
Didn't she?
I attuned with my arm.
Oh yes, You attune with your arm and gain some insight as you were drifted away somewhere with people in coats. Great. And then Nathan, of course, you had some quality time. I can't go quality. The figment little thing to say. Anyway. So, 8 hours pass. The sun does not set on the plane of air. And essentially, wherever you are, doesn't matter if you're close to the settlement or way, you are essentially greeted by a small swirl of air. It essentially greets you by name, each individually one, wherever you are, and tells you that the Warden Nos is awaiting your presence and that you should follow the orb in question. I assume everybody agrees and nobody's gonna be like, no. Right?
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 So, everybody literally takes from several minutes, well, 2 minutes to several minutes, and essentially you're all gathered up on the higher echelons of the settlement where you saw the champion of the clan, your aforementioned nemesis, now turned into a training facility or broom mutter or something between the both. You meet Nos, and basically everybody gathers. Everybody got this invitation. And there is this platform, similarly like the one that you saw that got you to this selections of islands, but it's more ashy and decayed and burning, and doesn't have any fancy buildings or anything. It's just a simple platform that is a bit adrift from the actual land. As he kind of looks at all of you gathered, gives his nod and asks, "Are all of you going?" As it looks at the child. Of course, Laura looks at you,
Looking
Britt.
over to Britt.
Are you able to bring her back to where you originally got us from?
Nos looks at you and says, "Oh god, it is probably just something that is bugging. Anyway, you will be brought there to the Charred Islands. You'll make your way, kill the prince's brother, and you shall be transported back by the same platform." Then the air elemental looks at Laura and says, "If the child wishes to remain, she will be safeguarded."
And at the time of us going back, she will be returned?
She will be here. If you successfully do what you do and come back, she will be here. But if you wish to bring her with you, albeit... Noosh just kind of looks at her again, just kind of almost like second state, like up and down.
Raising an eyebrow.
Yeah, she does not possess any martial or archaic properties, correct? So why bring a child to a deadly, fiery hellscape? Looks at you, Britt.
Give me a second to talk with her, then. I'm going to talk to Laura. Are you okay with staying here for a little bit while I go and slay some bad guys?
He just kind of looks at you and just nods. Britt, with insight, you might realize she's not exactly like fully comprehend what you're doing here. She's a kid. She's like 8.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, not really. Yeah, no.
Don't
like,
worry,
come on,
Laura. Aunt
go on,
Brick
no,
just
let's
has to
go.
do some work here, and you're not allowed into the meeting, so you'll have to wait here for us.
Don't worry. It just
Runt
means
immediately
you'll have more
steps
time.
in.
It
and
means
cli-
I'll be back. I'll be back for you after I'm done doing a thing, which means you get to stay here and fly for a bit more.
She nods excitedly. And Runt kind of steps in, kind of gives a almost like a hacking cough and says, "Well, I can keep the little brat under my watchful eye."
He. There's a stern, soul-piercing gaze from her called Brat.
Same from
Report.
Nathan.
How can you? You don't have eyes of which to pierce.
That's the interesting part. I would like to inform you that both of us have a passive intimidation of 25.
True.
You can literally see the stone gaze on Runt, but visible sweat marks appear on his forehead as he goes, "I will check. Keep the kid out of trouble."
Not one hair is to be harmed.
He shrugs. "Why would I harm her?"
Oh no, I have complete and utter faith in you, to say. It's just everything else.
He nods.
So then, we'll be back for you. It's like, well, with that squared away, I guess unless everybody else wishes to, anyone else wishes to stay, we'll be on our way.
Why would we?
Leo just kind of, approaches the air elemental, looks at everybody else, and then looks at Chadwick for a few more seconds, and usual, mainly staring at the giant contraption on his back, and kind of just points. Is this going too?
I'll kind of look around. Shit, I don't have a rider, do I? Hey, anyone want to ride in this? No.
Is this
I don't
just
think I can
is
now.
this just so no? Okay, question. Is this like an
Yeah.
open like suggestions for everyone around, or are you just like yelling out like, "Hey, anybody want to ride
Hey,
this?"
free rides!
Yeah, question.
Get a ride on the wild style.
I wouldn't like yell it, but I'd say it like in the general vicinity, just kind of open end it, like, shit, no one can actually ride in this, can they?
No. Either you say to everyone around you, or you commit. It's up to you, Chadwick.
Yeah, I'll say it to anyone in the general vicinity.
Okay,
Like,
roll me a D100. I want to see what.
Julie has decided to take up a new hobby tonight.
Oh God.
What if it was? That would be great.
Come on.
Hey guys, it's me, Gabe Newell.
55. Can you roll me another D100? Another one.
Bob Knoll.
It is very indecisive.
Oh boy.
Another one.
God. Oh God.
It cannot be in the 50s. It's gotta go high or low. Oh
Never
my
get much
God.
higher.
Nope.
Give me a second. Let me see. Oh God.
It's that guy from Fast and Furious.
No. All of a sudden, you yell out, and the streets are not big. There's like 120 creatures here, elementals and humanoids both. And then as you say that, and you're like, why did I say this out loud? You look around, you look at everybody else. Run is like, I really don't like, if I die, I just no more, kind of makes like sort of like half-hearted excuses in mere moments, and then you hear the sharpest, fuck's sake,
Something's breaking.
no, I just got a message that I had to end.
Okay.
I'm sorry, very.
It's weather, ain't it?
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, so you all hear the sharpest and the fucking loudest ear-shattering just whistle. As all of a sudden, you see a very strut, a very almost with purpose, just walk towards you as a group. You see a halfling, about 3.5 foot tall, draped in blackish and grayish garbs, and has what seems to be for Sergal. You've seen these goggles before. It's for, somebody who rides wind creatures, griffins, wyverns, and the like. Let me give you the image of it. There you go. As the halfling approaches you with this stride, with a swagger, and then presents himself with this almost salute and stares at all of you, and kind of proudly proclaims, "Did somebody mention a rider? I am the man for the job." Then looks.
Yeah, my rider kind of got left behind when we came up here. If you think you can fit in this contraption, you're welcome to join us.
"Oh, yes, I can." He kind of looks at it, and you can immediately see that he's questioning what the hell it is, but he does not lose any.
Of course I can ride it. What the fuck even is it?
Yeah, exactly. I can ride anything. What the fuck? He climbs on you easily, but then he tries to get in, and he kind of struggles because he doesn't know how to get in. There's like a small section on the side that you can enter to the turret, but he's just like finicking as like not very keen on this new form of riding. Can anybody tell me what this is?
Oh,
Run, Jerry, before you say a word, Run almost angrily just belches out, "It's a gun turret, you fucking runt." No, my name is Kilt. Kilt. Red barrel. Or red cup. Something red.
No. I'll like kind of reach around and do my best to try and help him open the side so he can get in easier.
He goes in, and he kind of positions, and you can hear like the usual sounds and all that, and you just hear a very like a like someone in the barrel just echoing sounds like okay, clang clang clang, and then his head pops out. So
quick thing while we're at this, can I try to, either with Chadwick's consent or without his, try to angle the cannons upwards so he isn't firing straight into the community in case he accidentally hits the trigger?
The turret is out of ammo at the moment. It is not loaded for a sole purpose.
Good.
Yeah. Run just kind of like your dwarf companion just looks at all of you almost in disbelief and just kind of scoffs, scratches his beard, bites his finger for a bit, and then looks at you, Chadwick. If you want, I can give him quick to see if he can figure this out, and then off you can go.
I mean, considering what we're up against, it would probably be best if he knew exactly what he was doing back there.
Okay, Kelt. He runs, grabs you, Chadwick, by the side, just starts climbing up, and now there's like this very quick, impromptu, and shaky at best learning experience between this rogue half-elf that just showed up out of nowhere with confidence to boot, and the very wise old and very not patient dwarf. Let's see. I'm gonna roll. Let's see, how good is this? Nathan, Sergal,
Yes.
and Britt, of course. You basically can see, Chadwick, you can see something, but not always, because, you know, it's basically in your back. It's kind of hard to just look back and observe. You basically see a very disheartened, Runt, giving a rundown of how everything works, the ammunition, how to load it up, how to, you know, get the first bullet in, how to cock it properly, how to shoot, how to aim. And he's extremely disheartened, as both this is a complete stranger, an amateur, but also that he hasn't given a proper instruction of how to handle anything of the similar sort for a very, very long time, especially impromptu. While on the other hand, your boy Kel seems to almost have a natural affinity to whatever Runt is saying, almost to the point that he does everything in advance of what Runt wants to say. So while the Runt is not exactly a good teacher, Kelt is an incredibly stupid student. And about 10 minutes pass as everybody just kind of stares, and Run just kind of takes a deep sigh, looks at all of you, just kind of gives a thumbs up. Well, he's gonna be as good as ever. Now just live practice is all he needs.
Given that Nathan has been spending at least a week now in permanent foresight, would I be able to see if other people have similar behavioral patterns of seeing the future?
Well,
Like as part of some kind of insight or something? Arcana?
oh, if they can foresee.
Yeah.
Are you just, because I mean, are you trying to figure out if Kelt has something like that?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you can roll me an insight on that, because it would be very difficult for you to keep track on everything that's around you. And it's like, so you know what's ahead.
Well, that's 28.
You assume it's less magic based, you know, under some spell, more that he's extremely adapted to every single situation. He clearly has a working head and probably quite intelligent by all means. His clothes reveal that he is an adventurer of sorts, maybe some sort of, it's like indistinct, but you maybe guess he's like a artificer, maybe something. And that's why he can be so quickly attuned to what he's seeing. But also he looks more like a fighter. He seems to have several scars, several bruises that have been basically from quite a few squabbles. Doesn't have a weapon on him. And he also has this look of cockiness. More than of confidence of his abilities, but more of just luck. or just circumstance that got him to this point. But something magical like foresight. As
spark of the
Kel
divine,
very
no
happy.
magic. Okay, this guy's weird.
As Kel like very happily taps the gun, like, good. Life practice. Where are we going? She kind of looks at you, Chadwick.
We're off to kill a demon fire Djinn, from what I understand.
Nods. Okay, you will pay me for this, right? Looks at everyone. As soon as as Kelp looks at the elemental stares at one of you.
Yeah, we will pay him. I'll pay you.
Good. Well, by all means, I am completely and under your contract as a mercenary. Gives a thumbs up again.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Kelt, you said, right?
Yes, Kelt, red cup, brown cup, something with cup and something with red. I don't know. Well, I do know, but it's a bit of a mystery. And then he kind of gives like he puts a finger to his lips and just goes shh. Leo just stares at this guy and just goes, fascinating.
Well, look forward to having your services then.
You will pay him in experience. Okay. Well, with that being said and done, all of you put on the platform, and I'll have a simple question. Who are you keeping back? So Runt and, of course, Laura's back. Who's coming with, like, the cat girl, I assume, is going, and Leo is also going, right?
So,
I would imagine.
If they want to go, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
not
you're
the if they
forcing-
want to go. This
I
is
assume
this,
Jagger's not coming with us then, right?
it's up to you as well.
Given that we don't have his character sheet, we couldn't possibly correctly replicate him in battle.
Mind you, this is not like a you do if you do. No, this is you gotta pick, you gotta decide. This is not the beyond the fence.
Okay. Very well. Both of them come with us.
Everybody agrees?
Yep.
Good. So in that case, so you all step on the platform and you basically start floating away, quite calmly and away. You look behind. You basically see Laura waving heartily goodbye to all of you. As all of you take to the skies and then start to the island in matter of several seconds disappears from the horizon. And now you're just gliding through the clouds. And you got several minutes to yourself. The elemental is quiet. Kelt is basically also quiet, kind of tapping the gun and everything around, kind of being a bit anxious, but nothing like afraid or anything. If anybody wants to do anything, now is the time.
Any worries for the upcoming fights?
I
Checking.
good.
Even though Nathan knows fully well that he's literally wearing mythic armor and using mythic weaponry, he's still going over like some basic routines, checking for chips in the armor, nicks in the blades. He knows exactly that he couldn't possibly sharpen them, but just checks if they are getting dull, which
Fair enough.
absolutely is not the case.
Yeah, it is not a case. So, anybody else?
When we get there, let me take the first move. I have some plans here.
He immediately goes, gotcha. What is? I'm sorry, I completely forgotten. Sorry for my professional discrepancy. What is your name?
Oh, my name's Chadwick. Pleasure to be your mount.
He extends his hand for a handshake.
I'll kind of reach behind me. as
From the
best I can.
position of the turret? Yes.
Yeah, he basically almost stands on the top of the turret, just kind of extends his hand, half of his body away, like from the bouncing point. And Chadwick, you notice that he has considerable strength in his arms. He's not a pushover. He has some strength. He does not. He seems sturdy. As he shakes just like, good. You do the first move and I'll shoot whatever you want. That's the deal. You pay me in gold or something else. I don't know.
Well, whatever we find there, I'll give you my cut of whatever it is.
Sounds good. So there's
What are you even doing here?
Oh, me, just traveling, exploring, seeing the worlds, plane shifting. A common bread and butter of an adventurer.
One with considerable talent in adapting, I assume.
Well, yes, when
Jumping randomly on technology you don't understand.
I mean, it's not hard, is it? It's kind of like a musket, but it's just a very, very weird musket, and he kind of looks at you. You're from Burger, right? You're or from another world, get it? Kind of looks at all of you.
Yeah, we are from Burger.
Ah, good.
What
We
about
must-
you?
Also, yeah, from Bluestone. You might have heard of it. This city of bards to the south, Northern Empire. You're from Northern Empire, right? You're not like from
Yeah.
the cool. He nods. Good.
Panic attack. Wait, you guys are. You could be from the coalition. Shit. Please tell me I have the fucking image somewhere. There it is. Here we go. Okay. City of Bards. Never met someone from there. So, if you aid us in battle, nice to see you here.
So, what about you, adventurers on a holy mission? Seem paladin-esque. Kind of looks at Sergal. Esque.
That's
You
a
can
burn.
say that.
No offense given, of course, but tieflings, paladins. I'm not big or anything, but they don't get hand to hand,
I've only told Nathan out loud.
I know.
That I'm.
I know.
Some of the rest of the group might assume like
Is
Brits, but...
he outside? Is he currently like sticking out of the turret?
Yeah,
or-
he's sticking out of the turret. He's just kind of staring at you, like
I'm
just
going
like
to pick him up.
he's just kind of.
Take him out of that.
Yeah, you don't see him resist. He's like, wait. I was like, oh.
I'm kind of I glare at him just like
He looks at you.
really.
Bruh.
Bro.
Okay, what you doing to my new
No.
rider back? Put him down.
What? Was that a secret? When you just look at him, he's like, oh.
You, sir, are lucky that I am a paladin. Despite, and I do pull down my hood at this point, and like, cause like there's no point in hiding it anymore. You, sir, are lucky that I'm a paladin, whether I'm my heritage or not. And you are also lucky that you can't fall very far. And I'm going to throw him, like, down as fast as I can.
like into the ground or like out of
No,
off the platform.
we're in the elemental plane of air, right?
Are you gonna throw him
So, like,
off?
Just anywhere that isn't
we-
like going to make him impact a surface.
I mean,
You do realize
I'm
that
going
you're-
to give him the sensation of falling without falling.
We're on a moving We're on a moving.
Oh,
thing.
we're on a moving
Ignore that, Brit.
platform.
Ignore
Okay.
that, Brit.
Yeah,
This is
ignore-
gonna make it so
yeah.
much more funny.
So are
Oh.
you just gonna throw him and see how hard you can just make him just like woo float?
Well, I kind of
Roll me strength check.
you know what? It's gonna be a bluff. Because it doesn't make sense for Sergal to actually throw him, because we do need him around
Oh boy.
currently. But I am going to bluff him to see what he does. Make as if
Wait.
to throw him off.
Give me a second.
Okay, so
Circle? Check your DMs.
you wanna just roll a deception? It's like
Yeah, sure.
okay. I think this is the-
Often, like, I'm throwing him, like, past Nathan. I'm making to throw him, like, past Nathan. So.
pass him off to Nathan. Nathan pass off to Chadwick. Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, go long!
Fucking. I.
Not 20.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
Hey, oh yeah, no need to be hasty. And he just throws him. It's like ah, and he just bounces off the ground. Just ah. Then Kel just stands up and just just kind of takes off the dust and dirt and a bit of ash from his clothing. And just looks at you, Circle. Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a secret. It's kind of obvious. Well, that's obvious, but it's kind of obvious. Kind of.
How about, instead of continuing to open your big mouth, we call it even?
Sure, yeah. I'm sorry. I won't have it again. Points at everybody else. Any other obvious secrets I should not tell? Just kind of looks at all of you.
So, any other secrets that I shouldn't tell anybody? Like, for instance, Chadwick is a horse. That's just a
Oh.
horse in a trench coat.
I just imagine that this is actually Sergo venting in character.
Well, like,
Yeah,
points
but-
at Nathan. He's blind. Kinda.
I'm
You're
not.
very capable at seeing stuff when even if you're blind. I respect that. Just awkward silence.
I mean, I just
is
responded, I'm
kind
not
of-
blind.
Oh, good
So-
for you. Being positive.
I'm being realistic.
Still being positive.
Just to make sure, this is probably something we should have cleared beforehand. Do you subscribe to a deity?
He kind of looks at all of you, thinks a bit. Do I have to?
no, just.
No, you
just a
don't.
random question.
Well, you do need to pick someone to start praying to if you don't shut your mouth.
I mean, I kind of, my family was kind of raised on Timora, the Lady Luck, in a family full of bards. You're kind of the family sheep because you don't like singing, or dancing, or playing any instruments. I fucking hate instruments. There's all of you.
And you're just not getting along. I can see this. No.
You said they're more of the Lady Luck. Let's pray to her real quick. We might actually need that shit.
Yes, you guys are bonding over that. Nice.
Hey,
Close enough to your deities.
I guess he kind of like comes to you, kind of kneels now, looks at you. You can lead. I'll just pray.
He's really like more of a back pew kind of guy.
He is. Anyway. While this is happening, it's been like 4 or 5 minutes. Leo is just kind of observing this conversation with the cat girl, and you can clearly see where you're traveling. The skies are changing from, pale, white, blue, cloudy. All of a sudden, the atmosphere becomes a bit more denser. It becomes a bit more humid, a bit more thicker, but also the lighting becomes a lot more darker and unappealing to the eye.
That's his true power. He disrupts feng shui.
Leo, as I guess, I don't know, Chadwick, if you're saying anything, but Kent just kind of looks at you, kind of then looks back at himself, seemingly mumbles something. All of you can, Nathan, you can clearly hear that he's mumbling nothing. Just like that random noise in the air. He just goes, "Amen." Looks at everybody. Well, I did my part. Can I go back on the turret?
Yeah, you can go ahead and hop back in. Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. So,
The effort counts.
well, Leo not stands, but just kind of walks up to all of you and just kind of speaks loudly. We should think of a plan, right? Are we just gonna go? Wasn't
Gung ho? I doubt it. I'm not really sure.
the elemental just goes? Stealth would be a preferred option, as the longer you fight, the more difficult it will become. Leo kind of snaps his fingers. Then I'll cast invisibility on all of us, and we'll have, he kind of seemingly checks his wrist, even though there's nothing there. Good 12-15 minutes.
I will say, most of us are wearing heavy armor, and you can still...
But still, invisibility's invisibility. It helps.
Yeah, but how much help is it going to be?
I mean... How long... he kind of looks at the elemental, Leo. How long will be here? How big is the island? Relative size. Leo kind of looks back. Like an hour long, 2 hours. The elemental shrugs. I was told that it's a small conglomerate of islands, so I do not expect it to be large. Ah, good. He kind of immediately goes through his pouches. Through several. Clearly fucking digs in, and also, holy shit, large Leo. Clearly digs in and provides very old yellow pages to every single one of you, including the cat girl and even Kent. And you can roll Arcana if you want to see what it is.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, let's see if I can.
What even is my Arcana? Oh, right.
Okay, clearly, just glaring for a few seconds. You see the writings indicates of a silence spell for about an hour or so. Basically, just to catch out the thing. And Leo proclaims to all of you, regardless, rip this in half. When we're ready to go, I'll cast invisibility. And if you wish to be visible, swing into the ground. Or swing at anybody you like, honestly. Maybe not yourselves. That'd be kind of awful. And then you can clang in all of your glory. Everybody takes a piece of paper, just kind of. Oh my god, let me roll something for one person. I'm gonna roll for Kelt. Oh my fucking god. Kelt immediately rips the paper apart and he starts speaking. He's like kind of a very speaks, but there's no sound coming.
I want to clap. I see this happening, and I clap Leo on the shoulder. Perfect job. This is wonderful.
And you can see Kel going through several emotions of confusion, a bit of anger, almost sadness, and all of a sudden you see him content as like all of a sudden he gets what he meant. And then he kind of applauds Leo and just kind of nods. And now he's just
silently applauds.
He had the claps. He clapped, but there's no sound. Nevertheless, 5 more minutes pass. 10 minutes pass since you depart or so, and then all of a sudden, drastically within moments, from darker and darker skies, you are greeted with basically charcoal dark skies with red lightning and a massive plume of fire in the distance that basically appears next to you within moments. Give me a second, where is it? Did I forgot to put this somewhere? Let's see. There you go. There you go. As you basically are met by a selection of 6 islands floating in the sky, as you would assume, but they're all volcanic. Volcanoes erupting, spews of lava, clearly in every nook and cranny. Can everybody roll me a perception check, as I'm gonna change the soundtrack. Oh yes, please roll. Please.
Chadwick, roll with advantage.
All right.
Let's see. Uh-oh. That is a wrong thing. Yep.
It's gonna be a 30 with a nat 20.
Hold up a second, I'm gonna skip. In every nook and cranny. There you go. Why did that happen? Let's click. Apparently you can play Twitch stuff on it.
Nice.
Bot. Yeah, you can play fucking live Twitch. Impressive. Anyway. Please work. Searching. There you go. So, let's see your rolls. 29, 30, any other rolls?
No one's kidding around.
Okay, holy shit. So, basically, you assume each island is about 2 to 3 square miles, but also very lengthy from up to down, maybe a mile or so. Almost like somebody snatched several volcanoes, plumped them or mashed them together into thing of floating earth and placed several. You can clearly see or spot at the center, in the center of these amalgamations lies, you assume, the prime target. As there is a massive opening to it. Not like an entrance, but more like a hollowed out entrance, maybe by wind or some other means. And on the main volcano, if we call it, on the main island, there is one additional thing that others lack. It lacks. Where is it? Why is it so difficult? It lacks guardians. While the one the one in the center has several dozen. Basically either bathing in the magma rivers or basically stalking in the smoke that the volcanoes themselves present. You see 30, 40 feet tall creatures. No more demonic as they are smoke or maybe some other origin. Can anybody roll me a religion check? Technically from 3 of you. Try to figure out what the fuck this being is. As you see, well, technically from Brit's perspective, you see over 20 of these things.
I'll back Brit on the religion.
That's very true, Sergo.
I already know
Right.
what it is.
We already know the solution.
A huge problem.
Can you solve 20 something of them consecutively? Question.
So, Brit,
I
Sergo,
don't
and
have
me
that
are
many
rolling.
smites.
Yes.
Are we rolling?
Britt,
Sorry,
do
I
you
was-
Religion.
do you have advantage, Britt?
Chadwick gave it.
Oh.
Oh.
MVP. MVP. Just gonna say it now.
Sometimes you need an outsider's perspective. Britt and Nathan will very much know what these things are in rough detail, but we will not recognize it as a problem.
I reiterate.
Which is a
it's
problem.
a problem.
So, this is from both of your perspectives, not as something you have read or learned, but something almost deeper, something that you didn't really think about it, almost as if you have innate knowledge of it, though you never experienced or been informed before. These things are called the Shadow Spawn. Essentially, figments of very powerful amalgamations of demon, bound by contract as pseudo-mercenaries. They can be extremely powerful, extremely plentiful, and extremely deadly, but once their leader is dead, the ones who commands them, they all disperse as a means of their contract being at the end. They are not of a mind, they do not think, they're not self-governing or think for themselves. They're even less than common beasts. So, at least you know what they are all.
Mercenaries. Probably effectively employed as watchdogs in this case. But Sergel is unironically right. These things are a problem. One that will solve itself if the contract maker disappears. Whoever tasked these things to patrol the place. But for now, it would probably be better to avoid them.
Huh. You're
Looking down on the silent scroll.
You're about 10 miles away or so. As the warden kind of stops the platform and looks out at the volcano and almost with disgust says, "What a wonderful place." Back at all of you. That is as far as I'm willing to go. If they approach where we'll be in trouble, the whole place will be alarmed and assassination would be out of question. I shall await you here, as I've been commanded to watch over your transport. It's up to you to do the killing. I wish you the best of luck. May the winds guide your hand, your feet. So,
Britt,
Yes.
we're still talking about a stealthy infiltration, right?
Of course.
If we're talking about the fastest way in, and of course, by effect, the least likely to arouse any suspicion, given that we will be visible for the least amount of time. Do you think it would be wise to affect our mounts with the silent spell as well, given that it would be combined, just to get across the area to the target as quick as possible? Or should we stay without the mounts to keep smaller silhouettes?
Well, that's a very good question.
as for Britt, you did spot something equivalent of an entrance from all the smoke and lava and all that.
Entrance. So, well,
It is not like a small, like, oh yeah, 10 by 10 cave. No, it's like a 100 by 50 or 60 feet wide entrance. Not like a small little dinky cave.
I mean, I would imagine the mounts would have to have the silence spell on them. No matter what.
Let me check. You look around, as you measure your options, and you see clearly, Britt, that Leo wants to get your attention.
Okay.
It kind of points at you, and points at everybody else. And then points back at you, Britt. You can fly fast, right?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Since now we do not possess any weight, could we not just grab you, all invisible, and you guide us?
That is a very good idea.
He nods.
Interesting to think. I'm not opposed to it.
I mean,
If you
assuming
think this
all
works.
your grips have been keeping up with your upper body strength.
Oh, believe me, that ain't the problem. If you think you can pull all of us in there,
Well, most definitely.
Seeing as the gravity is not really an issue, you can push each other very easily. Not exactly gonna be difficult for someone like Britt.
Definitely not.
So, we're not planning on doing any talking. It's go in and kill, right? Just
yeah,
making sure.
the silent spell, so it's not like we could.
Just making sure.
Maybe
I
it
kinda
devolves into
tap-
talking, but it's not the main goal.
I'll tap the gun on my back. I got a good idea on how to open combat.
He just kind of proclaims, remember, if you want to be visible, and I guess in this case also be loud, you gotta hit stuff. So he kind of gives a thumbs up. If you want to stay, be quiet. Rugs. I don't know, I never did sort of things like this before. Mind you, it is quite exciting, but also kind of nerving. He kind of just looks at the volcanoes.
All right, since we won't be able to really talk, when you're ready, tap me, and I'll get this going. And I'll look at Britt.
Earth to Brit. Did that message register?
It is. There. All right.
So, I assume everybody takes confidence in Leo's plan that all of you essentially go on, well, use Brit as your navigation and speed and just zoom into the volcano under the silence. And
So y'all are huddling into like some sort of thing where I'm either pushing or pulling?
no,
I
more
would say
like
pulling.
Flying V.
I think the idea is kind of a like,
everybody grabs a piece of you and each
Yeah.
just grabs,
or either
Okay.
that or like a chain link
or a rope. You
where
all
we
have
all just float
all ha-
behind you.
you all have
Hey,
a
we all-
rope.
Oh, y'all can just.
So, if that's the plan you wish to execute, I will like Brit and Brit alone to pull.
Roll what?
I would like you to roll me one thing, and that is a d20. Well, actually, two things: a d20 and a sleight of hand.
Take my guidance on wherever it is applicable.
Just a regular D20?
And a sleight of hand.
Well, I kind of have to do it on the sleight of hand. If any. Alright, so here's the D20.
Yeah, 20 is without any modifiers. Okay. Oh my.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
I need to roll something.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. D4. Okay, D8 and a D12. Oh. So. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. So. You all either by rope or some other means grab into Brit, and she essentially is the guiding sight, the guiding arrow to the volcano. And you know, it takes you about 2 minutes, 3, actually about 4, to essentially go and fly with your maximum speed, all while invisible, until you reach essentially the first mountainous terrain and the volcanic, and you basically smell the sulfur, the burnt, the flesh that you didn't thought it even had on this place, but everything just so reeks of every single element that you could possibly do not want. And as you make it to the entrance, just flying above it, you see all of a sudden 2 of the creatures, 2 of the shadow spawn, essentially emerged, almost like watchdogs. And they start to just kind of whiff the air and just look around.
It's two of
Circle,
them?
Circle, you know Infernal, right?
Yes.
Anybody else knows Infernal?
No.
No.
We really need to do a crash course on that.
You all hear not but almost like clashing of brimstone and steel in their jaws as they seem to also look up as Brit. You just basically fly through them. Well, not through them, but above them. Their eyes seem to look up and they seem to almost like bite the air. The flames slightly tempering every single one of your skin slightly as you just fly by. Circle, you just hear the two things speak. What is that? The other replies, mortal flesh. The first one, I do not see. Where are they?
I'm drawing my blade with my right hand as I am like urgently tapping whoever I'm right next to with my left, like warning them that they're seeing us. They know we're here.
Oh, no. How do I say this? You're invisible. You're flying into the volcano, basically into the entrance, as there's not like just an entrance. While you go by the entrance to the volcano, they just look up where the entrance was, where they sensed you. And they're just looking. They don't look where you're going. They just look up. But they whiff the air, and then you hear two blood-curdling howls. As the two bark, Circle, search the area. The mortals are outside. And they basically run off from the volcano into the outside. So, I would like everybody to roll me a stealth with advantage now. Cause
Not including our armors.
oh no, advantage. I said advantage because you all have a silent spell. I hope you used it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, advantage.
We definitely did.
So
I need to roll two other stuff for our boys. So for you, nice, and for you,
Oh wait,
nice. Good.
I forgot. I'm a cleric. No. That's what I have.
Nice other trick.
No. No, not that one. I have guidance, so I can be putting that on myself.
So basically put, as you heard the blood-curdling howls, you hear several other howls echo throughout the volcano. As you basically are above, like, and by the ceiling flying, because, you know, you don't have any meaningful gravity. Below you, about 70, 80 feet below you, you see an armada of 14 or so of these shadow spawn running out from the inside of the volcano out of the volcano within a minute. All of them speaking infernal for fresh meat and corpses. But they all just fucking go by you unnoticed. And yeah. Well, it's Brit. About a minute or so passes as the last shadow spawn has been seen. All of a sudden, what you thought is gonna be like the center of a large volcano area, you come upon a charred platform that seems to be almost petrified in the specific level, while everything below is air for a few dozen feet, and then there's magma. Can everybody go to roll 20? It's roll 20 time.
Yo, the
shit.
first time we've had a fight in so long.
Yeah, because most of the things you do is like, yeah, I don't want to fight, smiley face. Or the fights are so quick that I don't even need to do roll 20, remember.
Yeah. Well, it's dead. Who needs roll 20?
Exactly, also. Jingling, that's pretty
Shooting
good.
of Tarumak.
Let me just quickly make sure that the thing is actually live. Alive, but like, 350. Go for 50? Actually, no, let's go for 70. 80. 100. Bottom's maybe. And, how is this press? Boop. Jesus fucking Christ, what is that? Oh, is this not gonna work? Wouldn't this work? Why wouldn't this work? Hello? Why didn't this not work? Hold up a second. There you go. And I moved it. There you go. So, is this gonna work? There you go, it's gonna work. Nice. So, gonna make sure. So, let me just. What you basically are met by, as I'm gonna switch the platform. Oh yeah, Chadwick also roll 20 if he could. Smiley face. You basically see a massive, essentially, platform of obsidian or some other darker stone. Pathways carved below into the magma. And what you see essentially is, you know, just several creatures. What seems to be in some sort of circles. On each side, you see these almost like husks of magma or charred flesh, engulfed in flames, but seemingly waving in motions, almost like maintaining a ritual of sorts. Same on the other side. Well, these two creatures seemingly being almost overseers. And in the center over here, there is a massive looming portal of smoke, clouds, and red lightning that occasionally, can everybody roll me a perception check?
Well, that
Oh, what is
didn't
that?
work correctly. Right, American key layout for some reason. There we go.
Ooh. So, through the dark clouds of the swirling portal, almost like the lightning goes through it, you see through it, through the red lightning as it dissipates, cracks of blue light, greenery, bark. You see figments of a tree. You see the tree is slowly but surely sitting ablaze. And seemingly everybody in the center very focused on what's going on in the portal. What would you like to do, everybody?
Any leads, Britt?
Technically, you're all in
Maybe
stealth
it's
at the
a
moment in
tree.
silence.
Hmm.
Well, I'm wondering what the significance of the tree burning is.
Okay. So if you would like to position yourself somewhere else.
Hold on. Didn't we see a vision of a tree burning?
That was the
Like-
Bible.
No, like, it was like one of the boxes, wasn't it?
Fuck, that was forever ago.
For your notes when you need.
Right?
Like, actually, for fuck's sake.
Mind you, you can be flying, you can be landed, you can basically move as you wish. Their all concentration is here.
Hmm. Also, like, on a separate scale as well, are these rings of fire still some kind of visual cover in the sense that they are like semi-walls?
No, they are essentially there is how does this? There's cracks in the earth, and what's basically beneath the cracks is about a free fall of 10-15 feet and just magma. This whole place is like a platform.
Okay, so we're basically standing out in the open, and the only thing saving us is the fact that we're really far away,
Also, that you're in you know,
and that they are turned in the other
yeah.
direction.
Also, that you
and we're
have
still in
that you
stealth.
also have invisibility and silence as well. So, decisions, my good people.
Chadwick spoke like he had a plan.
When shit hits the fan, but at the moment nothing hits the fan yet.
So those
So
four.
nobody in the note has notes about what the tree was.
I know I have them somewhere, but it's gonna take like an hour to find them, so
I mean,
just continue for now.
Control F3, smiley face.
Not in like 1,000 text documents. I save my session notes as TXT files, and I have like 1,000 of them.
There's still Control F. TXT files. Yeah. Text files.
Let me
there's
test.
Control F.
Continue on for now. I'll still need to look through some stuff.
If you want to just see what happens.
You know what? You know what this reminds me of? The setup in the dragon room. So clearly they're doing another summoning.
In the dragon lair, similar?
Yeah. Cause look, we've got fire elementals 2 this time. Which, like, of course, more means stronger.
Good point.
So clearly they're wanting to bring something big here, I think.
Now then. Urgency then. Do we see our target?
By all means, you were told that you gotta face a the brother of the leader, and you don't see anyone even close. These creature looks like they amalgamated humanoid bodies that more resembles protruding stone than actual flesh, kind of just waving maniacally in their flame and kind of just seemingly channeling something. And these are just swirling pillars of flame and essentially magma.
Alright, so what do you guys think? Are we staying and waiting? Do you think they're summoning the person that we're about to kill?
I think. Well, the person we're supposed to kill should already be here. I think they're summoning something else.
You wanted to wait, see what happens? Because you
Whatever
can.
it is, I do think we're too far away to intervene if something goes wrong.
Your call if you want to move closer.
I think we
all
should
still
move
attached to me.
closer.
Oh, it's up. It's
I
up.
personally, at least,
You know what?
prefer to move in like the first ring.
I'm not too sure about those rings. Those rings seem pretty sus.
The rings are basically what's below. It's
Hmm.
not like walls of magma. It's basically what's beneath the flooring.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. So these are just platforms.
Let's move forward then, into the first
I
ring.
would say at least into the first ring, yeah.
So position yourself as you wish, and I guess here and this here. Chadwick,
Maintaining formation.
where would Chadwick like to go? There you go. So you all of a sudden hear loud voices through the portal, crackling sound, swirling fire. And then you hear a loud roar. As all of a sudden, the portal clears up a bit from smoke and fire. As you see someone's vision in the sky looking down at a tree, seemingly bellowing something in a very large voice. Before what it's been bellowing at turns into a swirling flame. Everybody else, like here, their visions are not anywhere else but the portal. They're just looking at it. As you realize that you're basically witnessing somebody else's perception, or perspective actually, rather than being a summoned.
You're witnessing what? You cut out at that point.
You're basically
It's
you're
like a scribe.
you're basically witnessing someone's perspective of this, of what you're seeing.
Okay.
So our target isn't currently here, I'm gathering, but his buddies are watching TV without him.
Should we proceed still?
Are
Your
we
call.
close enough to see what's going on in this vision?
Yeah, for all of you, it's clear
I
to
think
see
so.
that there is a fiery creature that points at the tree. More specifically, at a person at a tree, and the person becomes engulfed in a fiery inferno. And that's how much you can see at this very moment, unless you would like to see what happens next. Rounds, people.
Alright. I wonder if we start killing these things, if that guy will come back to, protect them or something.
I think whatever they're watching, or if they're controlling this, which we can't tell if they are, I think it'd probably be a good idea to disrupt them. At least.
Yeah.
Because maybe we can stop whatever's happening over there.
You know, I agree.
Divide and,
Let's do it.
divide and conquer?
Going to tap Chadwick on the shoulder. Tap him.
All right. And with that,
So are you positioning anywhere, or are you just from here?
My proposal is divide and conquer before we do anything. So one team close to this, one team close to this, so we can take them out as a shock troop.
I'll go up here. I'll go to the north pair.
Leo would also ask to go up north because you can use ice. So,
Yeah.
As for Nathan, he would stay down here.
Before we divide and conquer, I will go ahead and I will activate Dura Muramak's piercing gaze, break the sixth seal.
oh god.
Myself, my gun,
Mhm.
Nathan, and Britt will all be rolling d12s across the
Oh,
board.
by the way, Nathan, come back here. Gotta channel my divinity as well.
Very well. Group hug.
Yep, group hug. So, doing honor. Remember correctly, channel divinity. Fuck, where'd it go? Bitch.
Sacred weapon.
Sorry. Channel.
And if I remember, the sixth seal is for a minute, right?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Emboldening, or yeah, peace domain creates emboldening bond. So each creature within my thing with my modifier, my wisdom modifier, which I believe is a plus 10? Yes. Oh, proficiency bonus. So I got 6 of you. There's 6 of us here, right?
Yes.
There's 6 of everybody. So basically, while bodies within 30 feet of another, the creature can add a d4 and add the number to roll to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once per turn. Additionally, if you guys need to block in somebody else's incoming damage and you're within 30 feet, you can go in and take the damage.
Tank that. Okay.
Basically, yeah. So then it would be against your AC.
So, essentially, you buff up.
Bonus act as your reaction.
You buff up,
Mhm.
and you split. Where are you splitting? Circle north.
Yes.
Nathan said.
So decide where you want to go. Leo will go north as well.
Here, just
The cat girl will just go here.
I'll go for Nathan.
Yeah,
Middle of the field.
there you go. So, and essentially, you have one, one mass message from Leo. Essentially, when you're ready, I'm gonna blast the people on the right with a lot of eyes, and after that, you can do whatever you want. That's for up you all have. And I guess another turn happens as everybody essentially prepares to aim fire and do shit. You can clearly see very clear vision through the portal over here, as all of a sudden you see as you basically see the perspective shifts a bit to the left as the fiery vortex basically dissipates, and there's another smoldering body, and on top of the body there is almost like a swirling creature orb or something that expands rapidly within moments as a massive creature, a massive draconic creature, all of a sudden, almost like a jump scare, leaps out from the orb and charges basically for the perspective of the portal. As all of a sudden, the portal cracks, dissipates, and in the swirling blackish mists, a massive 20-foot creature emerges. You basically see a humanoid creature more resembling of a human than any other thing. His veins are fiery, his hair are smoky, and its glare is full of anger and rage as it looks around at the first creature it sees, which is this, and essentially extends its right hand, and you see the elemental try almost to run away before it gets smothered out and destroyed. As it screams out in rage, "Benevolent fools, that welcoming will not stop me." As it kind of looks around, seemingly confused for a second. Anybody wants to roll a stealth check still, or are you going guns blazing now?
Is it too late to keep up the discretion?
It's up to you to decide.
We're still
what's
under
the-
the effects, and we're waiting for
Yeah.
Chadwick. If you want to stop him, because we're all waiting for him to start. So if you want to stop him, go ahead.
It's up to you to decide, because now you see what seems to be something very unusual in your vicinity. It seems to notice something, but doesn't look at you. It's up to anybody's discretion to shoot or wait. Something else.
Alright.
I guess we're waiting then,
Yeah.
because
Nathan, you got like 5 seconds. 4. Okay. I'll
Just continue.
I'll drop my silence, tap the gun, magical weapon, thunder, and just tell him, go for the big guy.
Oh boy, here we go. Anyway, everybody can roll me initiative. It is time, my good people.
Quick thing, Chadwick, add a quick second. Something to yours. You gain a bonus of an additional +5 to that.
Second, I just need 2 rules.
Oh, Chadwick.
that hurt.
Oh.
Nobody's allowed decent initiative.
Oh my god, that's rough, buddy. Holy shit. Anyway,
I will
wow.
be right back.
Anyway. There you go, and now time for the actual music, proper music. Oh my god, why is it so laggy? Okay, give me a second. I need to roll for several people, so I'm gonna roll for our boy, the girl, Jesus fucking Christ, and then for the boys. Okay. So
Give me a second while I total this.
yeah, if you could just make me a order thing, that'd be great.
On it.
Okay. So, good things first, right? Chadwick, you asked the boy Kelt to let it fucking rip on the big guy. Let's see how good he does. Okay, 15. So,
That's +1.
+1? No. This, you don't know the person, so you don't know what the modifier.
Oh.
So, yeah, basically. So, you all hear as the chamber starts to echo with small sparkles of lightning, essentially rattling this creature. And in a few good seconds, the rattling stops, and you hear presses of buttons as Cal goes, "I'm all out. I need to reload." Okay, let me roll the damage to see how big the damage is.
Reloading!
Reloading magazine.
Reinforcing seagull!
Oh god,
This
that's
thing isn't good for suppressing fire.
so let me show you something cool about the little thing. Because you broke the seal on the gun, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so you wanna see something cool?
Hey, you want to see something cool? Chefs.
20 rounds and emptied in 6 seconds, all precisely hitting its chest and essentially legs. Every single shot hit. The creature flinches in pain, and well, let me see, let me check. I want to make sure. Oh my god, none of you. Okay. Basically, with each single shot, you see this plume of flame almost exude from his body as these waves of heat just for 20 times in a row until it eventually dissipates and fade. That is I guess Kelt's turn, because Kelt goes on your turn, Chadwick, and he needs to reload now. Nathan, you're up. Your boy here
Hearing
got
the
some
shots. Finish that sentence, please.
Yeah, basically the boy is rattled, but he looks in very decent health. Got peppered, nothing more.
I'm not rushing past him immediately because I'm kind of scared of going into like the firing cone of that weapon. So I'll just push forward to this guy and begin my assault on him first.
Sure, roll to hit.
That's a 40.
Yeah, that's a funny hit.
12 plus 23 plus 28. May I smite with this?
Yeah? What's stopping you?
Which consent from you.
Thank you.
Do I understand this correctly? That the broken seal means my damage dice turn to d12.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every
all of them.
every single source of damage rolls for 12.
Okay, that might hurt.
Oh shit. Yeah, you kind of hit it, and it's not flesh. It's more like you hit stone that reveals essentially a quarter of its body under the thick slag of being this mixture of actual living flesh and magma. You see organs and you see lava-esque blood pulsing and creaking. It is injured, but it's not dead.
Good thing I have a second attack. Also, I just realized 23 was my old modifier. The actual modifier right now is 26. So, second attack.
That's it. That's a hit.
Not smiting twice a turn, so it's just normal damage. Which looks like this. That's another 57 points of divine damage immediately after.
You hit it again. You hear more things creak. It seems to be weakening, but it's still up. Anything else?
Nothing for now. I will end my turn here.
Man, I'm very sad that the bot is like glitching out. Okay. The cat's turn. Oh god. Let me roll some. Not roll some. So. Oh yeah, Chadwick, you didn't target. You targeted Brett, Nathan, and your gun, and that's it, right?
Yeah, I could only target 3 things, and myself, of course.
Yeah,
but-
okay. So give me a second. I just gotta roll for her now. Ooh. Okay. Gotta do. Basically, what you see, Chadwick and Nathan, is your cat companion essentially almost crouches down in a starting position, draws a blade that was basically on her side, and then manifests another similar blade out of pure light, and essentially runs. And for the briefest moments, you thought you're just gonna fall off into the lava, but then she just blinks, like vanishes into light. And Nathan, the next thing you hear is just this coughing sound from your opponent, as opposite of it, there's a cat girl. Now there's this massive gash on this creature's side that illuminates in pale light and diminishes almost immediately. And now give me a second, just 2 more attacks on her part. And as much as she likes to hit, she misses both her attacks on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, it is now. Okay. Oh yeah, it's Britt's turn. Britt, you know what? Since it's he was holding out the thing, and now the targets have changed. Hold up a second, I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Best part is that I have so many different spells I have prepared.
Okay, so now, your boy is gonna cast. Essentially, you see almost like a sudden gust of wind appear in the center of this creature that rapidly spreads out everywhere for about 20 feet, and the whole air just kind of freezes, and now there's just this almost cube of ice that all of a sudden shatters almost immediately after. Now let's see, I need to make some constitution saving throws. You get advantage. Six, he passes, and then everybody else gets. So 20 fails. That one fails critically. Holy shit! That one. Oh shit, okay. That succeeds. And you take, let's see. I'm sorry, hold up a second. 93 times 2. Oh god, okay. So basically, 8 times 2. Okay, so these two creatures, here and here, essentially get almost snapshot frozen, their entire light extinguished. They're still moving, frolicking, but they're slower and almost stuck. This thing all gets essentially sprayed with ice, but immediately melts off, seemingly angry, while this one seemingly shakes it off entirely, completely unfazed. So yes, Britt, what would you like to do?
Am I going for the small or the big?
Recall.
That's a question. I'll double check. Ding. I've already. Well, I can't really exactly do a whole lot right now.
You have a lot of speed.
I do have a lot of speed. You know. There. Which one has on the right hand side has not been attacked? All of them?
On the right side, basically, these two got severely afflicted. This one got like slightly afflicted. This one doesn't give a shit about the attack.
I'm gonna go right here and attack this one.
This one. Okay, roll to hit, my boy. Doom, doo, doom, doom.
You know, just for shits and giggles as well, we're also going to do. Actually, no, we'll wait for that. It's okay. Fuck. I lost my place here. There we go. Too many discords.
Oh god, he's lost.
Alright, to my hit.
That's
It's
a hit.
37.
Full damage.
About a thunderous might added in.
Sure.
So that is an additional. Alright. So that is going to be.
Dun, doo, doo.
Just how long is your character sheet? Holy shit.
Oh no! I just gotta figure out where I'm rolling. I had to find Thunderous Smite.
I mean, you did hit it. You essentially rend it, and then you hear crackling as its outer chassis breaks down. You basically see what Nathan sees on his side. Essentially, living organs, flesh, in this fiery magma form. It is still alive. It is broken.
Yeah. Well, then I needed to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
Those last two D6 are D12s, don't forget.
Oh yeah, roll d12s.
The what? What? Yeah, no. There's the 2d6 in there.
Those are D12s because of my buff that I gave you.
Oh, they're d12s.
Cool.
Okay, so. Are 12s. Okay, so it's dead of.
God, not the best.
That didn't
Hold
change
on,
anything.
hold on. Yeah. What happened? What did I do?
You rolled a D20 plus 2D12, but the 2D12 came out as the same.
Yeah, they came out the same. Okay, it didn't work. Okay.
So in that case, here's the thing.
What did it?
29.
What did it hit?
29.
29. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it had to beat a 25, so it didn't do anything. But there is a big kaboom
Kaboom.
as it pops off.
You still have one of your attacks, right?
We'll hit it again.
Hit. Gotta make sure.
37 again. So.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a hit.
You know, let's do another thunderous. And then do it.
Can you do that? Smiting multiple times in a single
Maybe
turn?
not. I'm not gonna do it. Then.
Oh no, you can.
Can we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
That's the 5e rules.
Because both each use a bonus action, and you normally only have one of those.
Oh.
The
Well,
spells
anyways.
might. I thought you couldn't, but the paladins might. You can on every attack.
No. Either way. I just won't do it again. I've already rolled it, so 65.
Ooh, it is critically low HP. It is
Another strength saving throw.
strength saving throw. Ooh, give me a second. Yeah, yes, saving throw. 28.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it did it. It passed.
Oh god. So, before I continue with the turn, a legendary action from the demonic Djinn, detonation. So, I would like Britt and well, Nathan to roll dexterity saving throws as these two, as the Djinn all of a sudden looks at them and just kind of points. They all of a sudden look at the Djinn with reverence as their entire bodies start to expand. Their fire becomes bright before they explode. Blow up cultist with mine, exactly. A fucking
I
cultist.
do believe we also have that.
I gotta roll for the cat actually. Wait, yeah. Nathan, she has your aura, right?
Yeah.
+9, right?
My aura being plus 10.
Holy
Plus
shit.
plus an additional plus D4 because of the bond.
D4.
True.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So 29 for me in total as well.
Okay, Britt. Britt, how? Okay, yeah. I want to
I'm
imagine
getting there.
as the detonation is happening. I just imagine the cat literally was so reflexive. She basically grabbed the other guy, the other cultist, Scorch Mask, twirled it around, essentially looped around here as it detonated, completely winning damage.
Yeah.
24, that's a failure by one. Oh man.
Okay.
Nathan. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna roll two separate ones. Nathan, you suffer 120 points of fire damage halved because you succeeded.
Which damage?
Fire.
100.
Fire. Okay, halved again because of the armor.
30 fire damage. Britt, however, also the same rules.
It'll be half damage too.
Yeah, plus 50. Jesus Christ. 66 points of fire damage. As both of them detonate. And
Oh, these are halved.
well,
Okay.
yeah, it's halved. So 66.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so 2 are detonated. And technically, it is the boy's turn. Slow masses. So what's gonna happen is this one is gonna do its multi-attack. So, gee, oh no! Okay, give me a second. I gotta roll some stuff. Oh no. Oh no. So, for a cat girl, right? Nathan, as she twirls around, right? The flame tendrils also snatch to her and grab her. And essentially bash her whole body basically to themselves. But as the first time happens, the bashing essentially breaks off so much chassis there's no magma. As you hear in a very calm voice in common, "Come, sister, join us." As all of a sudden you see the tendrils push into the body of the creature, to itself, and essentially trying to push the cat's body into the slag chassis, into the magma. Oh my fucking god, and that happens twice in a row. She gonna live. I gotta roll
Don't
forward.
you dare die again. We invested a lot to keep you alive.
I'm sorry, that might happen. So you gotta roll this. This is Jesus fuck. Hold up. I'm really sad that the bot is like dying. I need to roll. I gotta pull out my calculator later now. 36. And then for the both critical failures on her part. Oh no. 75. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Holy shit! You basically see,
remaining?
you literally see as the creature turns around fully, as the cat's body, all of her lower body parts are basically submerged and burning. And what you basically see is her neck and her head, and two tendrils trying to push in as she looks at you, Nathan. And without any theatrics or anything, she screams at you, "Help me!" That's the turn of this boy.
Task understood.
The other one comes
Get it
to
quiet.
finish the job.
The Brit, no, this one arrives to Brit, just like kind of sloshes over, and multi attacks, my boy. So I'm gonna roll each
At
one.
disadvantage because I'm flying.
Oh shit, yeah. So okay, so 2d20 plus. Okay, hold up. I'm sorry. 2d20 plus 12 for the first. 24 misses, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. 25.
Misses.
26.
26. Nope, just misses.
Doom, doom, doom. I just imagine it's like flailing its limbs at you as you're like, huh.
Have you ever seen the Captain Grimm defeating the boss, where the tank is just drinking coffee as the dragon's just attacking them relentlessly?
Yeah. Well, it's now this boy's turn. As it's just gonna approach you, Brit. Pass you, Brit. Attack of opportunity, if you will.
Oh, gladly. $32.
32 hits.
Okay. Where am I? Okay. 46.
Woo!
Ah,
Okay. Good damage, good damage. Yeah,
Good damage, yes.
you hit it. And it just kind of passes by you. Literally goes into the magma pool, but its form doesn't dive down, just kind of gets picked up by the magma. Goes here. Next to Leo. And just kind of stares down as Leo just looks up, completely panicked, as it speaks in primordial fire. Unless Sergal, you don't know any primordial, do you?
No, I do not.
Oh god, it's now gonna do its attack. Let's see. 2 multi-attacks and oh, for fuck's sake, my boy! Oh no. Ow. And then of course 2 multi-attacks.
I am curious though. Does the elemental have like something physical that's like considered a part, or it's something similar?
You don't see it. Maybe it has, maybe it doesn't. It is basically this mixture of flame and literally. Oh no. Let's see. So for the first attack, oh god. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. 60, 12 plus 20. 62 damage divided by half, so that's 31. And then 2 of them hit. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. He's not. Is he going? No, he should be fine. 20 and a half. God damn it. Calculation.
Sergal, if you want, you have a means to help him with the damage.
I'm too
Oh, no,
far
no.
away, aren't I?
You
Are you within 30 feet?
Is that close enough? Does that work?
do you know where you are?
Yeah, I'm right here, but I didn't realize it was like a 30-foot range.
It's a 30-foot range. You can choose to tell it. No, right there. Right there, yeah. You can literally poof in right next to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You basically
I'm
see.
sorry, I didn't realize I could do that.
Yeah.
For
What you
one of
ba-
the damages.
It's up to you, because he basically have to. You see Leo being bathed essentially magma as everything
No,
just kind of clashes.
It's not a matter of him. Oh, he halved it. He can survive. No, Circle's gonna do it. Circle's gonna help with the damage.
Which one? The first big one or 2 separate ones? Come on.
The first big one.
Okay, so how are you gonna negate it?
Well, it's more of him taking the hit.
Oh, him taking the hit.
Yeah, he's taking the hit.
Okay.
And it's fire damage, so it would still be halved,
Okay.
right?
Yep. So in that case, you take 31 points of fire damage.
Yep. And you
Yes.
teleport right next. You teleport right next to him, within 5 feet of.
Where do you want to
your-
teleport?
your-
Where do you want to teleport? Circle. Pick a spot.
Right next to. Yep. There you go.
It's basically just a 5-foot step.
As it is now actually Leo's turn. As he looks at you, Circle just kind of nods. Whew. Fire resistance, am I right? He's gonna
One hell of
do.
a drug.
He's gonna do. Gonna do here. He's gonna just blink out, and then he's just gonna cast a fucking ice lance at it. You basically see, you hear manifestation of ice several times over in his fingertips until he essentially just extends his hands wide, and there's a massive icicle as he just chucks it, and it gets propelled magically towards, the creature. So, it's gonna, let's see. the fire elemental, has to roll a dex save. Whew, barely hits. And now for the icicle, gonna be. Whew. Yeah, you basically just hear a large boom as this like massive, about 6-foot ice shard pierces his chest and just kind of almost melts simultaneously. The elemental kind of flinches, and as you look back, Circle, you just see Leo running back and saying, "Take care of him. I'm bad at this." And he just runs the rest of his movement speed away.
I give him a thumbs up.
Chadwick, my boy, you're up. In your side, this thing exploded. This thing is basically has the cat by the edge of her life. And of course, you have your boy reloading as his turn at the moment, so he has no ammunition.
All right. Well, obviously, I'm not going to let him hurting the cat slide. I am going to run up, still 10 feet away, and I am going to swing as hard as I can with a smite.
Roll to hit.
Give me a 61.
Surprise, surprise! It hits.
Did somebody make an audio?
Just
Deflates.
yeah. Does it hit? It hits.
It might hit.
Oh god.
And
It is a radiant damage, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh god. Not radiant, divine damage. Oh man. And it's a special trait. Let me check. Does it have enough brain cells to do anything? Yeah.
What's it
And,
gonna do? Cast shield?
No, it has.
The plus
it has.
DC is
It
definitely going
has.
to help.
No, it immediately spits out the cat on the ground. It is basically coated in this thick layer of lava, and it's essentially immediately combusts into flame. As all of a sudden the creature looks back at his master and almost proclaims, "Master, oh master, you must flee! The blade is possessed by ancient magic!" You can hit again, Chadwick.
All right, that is going to be 55.
Yes.
All right.
One day you're
Yeah.
going to say no, and all of us will erupt in panic.
It'll be
That'll
even
be another
funnier when he rolls.
120.
It just goes.
Actually,
It just continues speaking as you hit it. You know, the second time. You must flee. And as it tries to say something else, you basically skewer it, and the blade, even though it's feet of slag and liquid magma and fuck knows what else, you cut it like warm butter as it just cleaves in half, and half of its body just spills forward and backwards. It is dead.
and with the remainder of my movement, I'm going to actually put myself between the genie and the cat.
Okay. The genie all of a sudden looks a bit almost like he doesn't even realize what you're doing. He just kind of blinks and stares at you, Chadwick. That's basically its interaction with you. For now, as Circle, you're up.
All right.
Circle. Yeah, here's the creep.
First step. I want to figure out a way to move this guy back over here. Can I just baseball bat him with the Tarumak's longsword to do that? Because I don't want to leave this thing with Leo.
I have a simple trade-off. You can use it as an action. If you roll natural 20, you can. And you can, of course, roll your damages. So you can use an action. Full action. See if you can do it.
A full action to do it. Alright.
You gotta roll a d20 with your strain modifier, and then, you know. I'll tell you, it's just a d20. Now let's see, if you roll a d20, it's gonna be crit. Or actually, just roll to hit, yeah, with your blade. What am I just making?
Roll to hit?
Yeah, just roll to hit once, and it's gonna be your full action. To see if you can just use your sword to use as a bat, even though that's not the intent uses.
Yeah, well, it's also... Oh. Well, thank goodness I have Mythic Weapon Master in swords.
Yeah, you just swing, and it just you're like hitting it with the flat base of the sword. It's like, man, that doesn't hit.
Damn. Oh well, I tried to do something cool and it didn't work.
Okay.
I don't think I have any bonus actions to use, so that's my turn.
Okay, so
Actually, I'll move up here.
So, it is now the Djinn's turn, his actual turn. He looks around quickly, looks for all of you, and then he snaps his fingers. Stares at you, Nathan, and then at Brett, and then at Circle. I see the mongrels you are. Hearken to me and suffer my punishment. I would like everybody to roll either a wisdom or a strength saving throw, your call.
Wisdom, definitely.
Oh. Am I in range for your aura?
1 second.
Am I in range of Brit's aura?
Are we already at the level
don't
where that
think so.
increases?
I'm at level 20, so whatever the big aura is,
Okay.
What's chunky?
which I believe is 60. No, it's 30. Is it
Sir,
30?
go-
I am not
Sorry.
in range.
Yeah,
Sorry, you
yeah,
gotta
you're
roll
out
your
of
own.
mine. But you,
Alright.
oh yeah.
Oh god.
Why not?
Brett?
Give me a second. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, definitely.
Ooh. So, Chadwick, Sergal, all of a sudden when he says hearken, you all of a sudden just get this pull, all of you, except of course Nathan and Brett. Something within you, something strength or something keeps you at bay. You two, on the other hand, get plumped just in front of him as he extends his two hands towards you and essentially slams with them towards both of you. Let's see. Both of you, if you wish, can roll a contested attack roll to see if you can parry it.
An attack roll?
Yeah, to parry it.
Okay.
Because you gotta beat a 59, otherwise you're gonna suffer a bit. One of you. Or both. I'm telling both of you. So what happens?
Attack roll? Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Chadwick's got it.
yeah, basically, Chadwick, you met the Djinn's fist as it slammed towards you, and essentially you held the fist at bay and essentially pushed it back.
Since Chadwick managed to get that contested attack roll just by himself, can I make an attack roll against the
Sadly,
guy?
no. Sadly, no.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. But it's not done with its attack yet, so give me a second. Just sure. Yeah. So, Also, both of you can roll me a dexterity saving throw. Basically, yeah, dexterity saving throw DC 28.
And you're next to each other in bondage, so you can add a D4.
Where is it? I am bad at this. Hold on.
33.
There it is.
Pretty nice.
Alright.
Circle.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Chadwick, what's your charisma modifier?
+7.
Alright. I also, as a shield master, I use my reaction to Oh, no, I can just... Oh no, only me. Okay, never mind.
So,
Hold on. I don't think...
no, you fail. Dexy.
Alright.
But you have the damage. So, Chadwick, you take 43.
I use my reaction to take no damage.
22. Okay. And
If I only
Chadwick,
take half damage.
yeah, Chadwick, you take 22 then. Because your armor is fire resistant, right?
Oh. If I succeed on the saving throw. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So,
So,
Circle, you
I take how much?
technically 43 because you're resistant to fire. As it essentially, as it bashes its fist and you deflect it, it essentially extends its right hand towards you, and just a gush of fiery heat brushes through all of you. Anyway, that is the end of the first round. Top of the round.
Since it attacked an ally and it's within my range, can I use my sentinel to attack it back?
The what now?
I have sentinel, and since it attacked,
Yes. Yes, you can.
Do it, boy.
$59.
Yeah, roll damage.
I'm not holding back at all here. I'm gonna dump another smite into this one. That is 140.
As you hit it, all of a sudden you see almost a division in the human. The humanoid creature seems to almost slightly detach from what seems to be this incorporeal shadow fiery creature as it hisses at you. I know the blood you possess. I will not let the usurper. And it just goes silent. Also, its reaction, its passive thing. Let's see, 2d12. Both. Well, I guess Chadwick and Circle, both of you take 5 points of fire damage because it's an AOE thing.
Yeah,
So,
there we go.
Fire damage. And now, top of the round, my boys. Nathan, what would you like to do?
Technically speaking, a waste of my turn.
It's not.
Very much so.
Don't
not.
worry.
It's called
Don't worry.
dating.
You got two of us next.
Never. I swear to God, one thing you should never do is call your potential love interest a waste of a turn.
Exactly.
That's why I'm
It's
saying it's
not
above the
pointless.
table and not in character.
Yeah.
Moving over in a
Exactly.
straight line, maximum movement.
The
I would
enemy
assume I'm
is killing
basically.
me.
I assume I'm basically helping her back up, And
Well-
in that movement, I'm going to dump my entire lay on hands pool into her, which is 63 points.
Whew. Well, God, oh. You can see sheer fucking panic. The only panic you witness before you cut her strings off. The look of death as you grab her, pull it in, and she instinctually just snatches to you. She latches to you and just doesn't seem to get away from you at the moment.
In which case, if that's the case, I'll just I assume I was basically facing towards her when helping her up.
Yeah.
So I would just half turn around so that I'm still kind of facing her, while the other hand is reached out, pointing this sword towards that demon. Djinn, sorry.
Very cool. Djinn, but what's the point?
Who the fuck cares? It needs to die as soon as possible.
Okay.
On it.
Oh boy, what is the cat gonna do? Oh god. Is the cat gonna panic? Do you say anything as she's very frightened? She's scared.
Naiden doesn't talk in combat.
Okay.
But you. My
Um,
one.
All right, sweetheart.
You, Nathan, all of a sudden hear in very calm, but very methodical, almost panicky voice, home, home. And all of a sudden you see her chest, followed by her neck, and essentially her mouth and then eyes start to glow in this brilliant white light. I have a simple question as a reaction, because you still have it. Would you essentially hold on to her, or basically let her go? Try to pull her off.
Love me go.
I would not let her go. I have no idea what's happening, so...
All of a sudden, you all see this pale white light beam out of nowhere, blinding all of you. All of you who had missing HP, you're back at maximum hit points. But when you look at the origin of where the where the commotion happened, you see Nathan and the cat girl are missing, leaving only, you. So, Nathan, you're somewhere out there. I will tell you later on, but best of luck. Britt, you're up. If you had any missing HP, you're back at full.
Back and forth.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna forego this dumbass that I'm currently with and go straight for this mofo here. So there we go. So it gets an attack of opportunity against me.
Let's see. 18 misses. I can't fully.
Misses. All right, and then I'm going to attack the big guy using it, also adding inflict wounds on it. All right, let me see if that hits. D4. $31 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay, 9th level inflict wounds. Let's go.
Jesus fucking Christ. Enjoy your honeymoon.
That's gonna be all D12 too.
Oh, it's all yeah. That is 11 additional D12s. So that is a total.
If that was a crit, imagine the smell.
120
Ooh, and that's what kind of damage?
necrotic damage minus. That is God. That is 114 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a regular hit again.
Sure, roll to hit. That's a
44.
hit.
37.
Oh.
All right, that is 36. So ain't gonna do a whole lot, but it's gonna hurt.
Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt.
That is a total.
Your
$160.
second roll was-
What?
You
Oh.
messed up on that second roll.
Oh, did I mess up on that second roll? Oh shit!
You didn't
Yeah, no, I
roll
didn't.
the
I actually
damage.
rolled damage. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's right. Sorry.
Um.
Oh, that's better. 61.
61, okay. And that's
Okay,
it, right?
so what is that? Yep, that was the damage. So that's a total of 187.
Okay. Oh boy. You can clearly see that its corporeal form is fading. Something is splitting between the humanoid and what the humanoid is essentially doused in. As all of a sudden, it looks at all of you with disdain and says, "Enough of these games." As all of a sudden, it points at the two, just like with a passive eyes, at the two remaining creatures on the field. And as they do, they basically get torn to shreds, and torrents of flame essentially come and fuel the creature. Genie. Bigger, stronger, refreshed. Now towering over 40 feet tall.
Hey guys, he's a bigger target!
As it looks down at all of you, it says, "Tell me, children of Tarumak, are you afraid of fate, of destiny, so much?" Any response? Any reactions?
How do you know what a fate is?
If destiny wanted me, it would have taken me long ago.
You're the one that seems kind of terrified of us at this point, don't you think?
I would like everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw. Also, oh god, Circle. Not Circle. What's his name? Fucking. Oh boy. Oh, he's huge. Ooh, stand still. My boy Leo, stand still. Ooh.
25.
Who has
Yeah,
the
you-
higher?
yeah,
Who has the higher bonus?
I do.
What is
What do
it?
you get?
For wisdom modifier?
Your
And-
charisma,
or
because
For charisma. First charisma is a plus 11.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, add 4 to that. I got 29.
Add 4, another 4.
No, I was talking to mine. I got
Ah.
a 29.
And we have that. Wait, we have that warded thing, don't we?
Yeah, that one thing you can use it.
Okay, just need to make sure.
That D4.
Oh my god, Chadwick, roll me a d6.
That'd be a 31 I got.
Oh, 31?
Yeah.
All of you see your corporeal selves spraying hundreds of times all around the place as if trying to be displaced, but you're all stand there looking at him like a fucking idiot. And a bit of awkwardness as it just roars in anger and essentially tries to pummel you again. Everybody can roll a contesting attack roll to see if you can deflect it, as it's gonna roll.
Nat 20.
Woo!
Chadwick, you're taking up all the spotlight, man.
I was gonna say. But Circle got a nat 20. Does that count?
Oh, it does count. Hold up a second. I need to roll. Chadwick, you deflect.
Do I get to rules of nature him?
Shush. Give me a second. Circle D4, Brett D4. One second. Oh my fucking god. I need to play this fucking song. Now it's time. Cause I like this song. It's pretty good. So everybody who played a specific game knows this song on there. Yep. Oh, play it. I would like both of you to roll 3 attack rolls for Britt and Chadwick. Britt and Circle. Chadwick, you can roll damage and it's considered a critical hit.
Roll damage and it's a crit?
Yeah, it's a critical hit. It's considered a crit hit.
Alright.
1.
That's gonna be 230.
Okay, I think only one of those hit.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, 1 sec.
45, 36, 45.
All those hits? Circle, one of them hits.
Alright, I am burning a 4th level spell slot on this. Like, go away and never come back.
So I need to describe something. As you're fighting him and he became bigger and he's tried to hit you. Deflected by Chadwick's spear, something from its back behind swirls of fire manifest. For a few moments you think it's some sort of attack, but you see the swirl seemingly pulling out the fire from it, becoming weaker and weaker as moments pass. The fire is not so much hot, and for briefest of moments you see a weakness.
Can I pump another inflict wounds upon this as
You
well for
can.
additional level 8? Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun. And it's for Chadwick, it's all considered
Max,
critical hit.
yeah.
Oh god.
So here's one of them. Actually, I can do them all in one hit because it's all the same. So plus, what's 14 plus 8?
22. Are you rolling 22d12, Britt?
22 plus whatever 27 plus or times 3 is, because that would have to be, because that would be adding for all three hits.
I
Yeah,
think
so-
that's 81.
It's 81.
I want to see if you can actually just fucking one tap him.
205.
Oh my fucking god! How do you want to do this? This is the trio and finisher. Literally.
Trio kill rules of nature. Let's do it.
They have to go
Split 'em-
circle,
split
then
'em three
whatever
ways.
whatever circle. Oh, actually, I want to do circle. What are you doing in order to hit the one hit?
Well, he's swinging down at us, right? So
Yes.
Yeah.
for the other two, Circle's like going for the back of the knee. He's cutting him off at the or I guess, does he have legs?
It does.
I'm cutting off his legs,
All right,
making him fall
Chad.
down.
Chadwick, what are your hits doing?
All right. As I'm parrying that attack that came in, I'm taking him in from the arm and going mid-torso through the arm.
All
Nice.
right, and then I am doing a jump attack and just hitting him right in his chest for the three swings, just channeled all into one big chest. snipe.
So, one after another, as your blades sink deep into its flesh, the small whirlpools that seem seeping its power away, you essentially cripple him, then dissect him, and then finish him off with several wings. As it essentially plummets to the ground, dying. It beckons a few words to all of you. You may have killed me, but the fate of your world is sealed. Demons cometh, tremble mortals, for you
I
shall...
stop him mid-self. Let them come. We'll be ready for them. As I remove my sword and I just start walking the other way.
Okay. So, its
Cutting
entire
open the voice
body
box.
seemingly tries to heave some breath before, with the final breath, all of this body turns into ash, and that is that. This creature is no more. And yeah, there's just a massive pile of ash now, as unceremoniously as it is. There you go. You did it. Of course, you basically see Leo running up to you, just like, what the fuck was that? It became big, but then it became this.
You know, Leo,
Well, I say
I'd
we
expect
did
you
our
to
job.
be a bit more. I'd expect you to be a bit less surprised, considering you turned me into a dragon a couple.
Yeah, but the dragons are easy. I'm not into demonic things, and it kind of explains. All of a sudden, you hear a familiar voice echo through the chamber. Hello, it's me. You know who I am. It's me, Karis, the bestest of friends. You did well. Come back home and then more stuff to kill. Save the world. Yes. I'll be waiting.
Why did he specify the bestest of friends?
And yeah.
Well, anyways.
Roll 20
Well,
is no longer needed.
Is there anything within the ashes?
Roll me an investigation, because it is like a massive fucking pile of ashes. It's
If
like
Brit,
Get a
if you don't
shovel.
have advantage, take it.
Yeah, I will definitely need that. For sure.
Leo just looks around, just like, sure, ashes. We should probably leave. This place is not exactly safe.
1 sec, I want to see if there's something that I require.
Just
Leo,
looks down.
see if you can.
Priorities, loot
Leo,
of
see if you
alive.
can find anything cool.
Okay, he just approaches. It just
What
starts.
the fuck is that? Okay, I'm sorry. That is not correct.
I'm just gonna roll quickly, see what he spots.
Hold on. I'm just gonna do it. God. I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way because I don't know what the hell
21.
happened there. So there's that, and then is it KH or HK?
KH.
Okay,
Ah,
Keep
that's
highest.
probably
That's what you
one.
got wrong.
15?
No, Chadwick, and actually, what's his name? Leo. As you kind of scour the ash, Leo basically quickly, almost like out of frenzy, you basically snatch onto a singular piece together. This brass metallic thing. It's a circlet, but it's a large circlet. About like 4 feet wide. You know, one that would befit the creature that you just slew, not you. As Leo just tugs it towards you, Chadwick, and says, "See, we got our loot. Now let's get the hell out of here."
I'm going to define sense to see if that circlet
It is.
specifically
It
shows.
is infested with infernal. Infested.
Like, is it made to be infernal or?
It is infested. You have no clue what it is, but it's teeming. It's pulsing.
All right.
It's
like, all right, everybody, grab onto me.
everybody fucking applies.
We all grab on.
And as soon as everybody's got a firm grip, zoom.
Okay, you zoom. So here's the simple part. Can you roll me? Oh wait, he has stealth spells. Give me a second. I'm gonna. Everybody, roll me a stealth check. Just a straight stealth check. No advantage, no nothing.
Can't we roll an intimidation check since we just killed their leader?
We know that we're well seen, but we don't care. You should care, because if you see us, you're fucked as well.
If you see us, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm not stealthy at all.
There we go. Let's see.
Parading out with the head of their leader.
They're his circle.
Yeah,
but
no,
yeah.
we're gonna. I guess we're just intimidating your way through, guys.
You're doing intimidation then? Okay.
Well,
wanna-
no, I was gonna say no. That's the stealth that we
Oh.
do.
Chadwick, roll
Yeah.
1.
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. I am not
You know what I
stealthy.
imagine? For the sole reason, because it didn't specify to count anything. As you like flying, because all of a sudden, as you start flying, Leo extends one hand and all of you become invisible. You cast invisibility again. But then you see, like, a half a minute in, traversing backwards, you see a horde of these shadowy beasts just running full speed. And of course, Circle, you, the only person with Infernal, can hear their cravings for flesh and the hunt. And then also you hear Kelt behind you, Chadwick, just start screaming "Ah!" as he unloads below. Just so the
Are they
cover
coming
is
towards
blown
us?
from all of you as the machine gun fire rains.
Oh, okay.
But
No, stop! Damn it.
stop. But however, you're faster than them, Britt. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get spotted after it's fucking done. You fly out. They can't fly. So you just fly away and you just see like a pack of like 6 of them off the cliff just fucking howling at you.
And we're all going back to the distance. Like he sees us in the distance. Start the boat! Start the boat! Start the plate! Start the plate!
Pretty much. But as you go to the platform, you are met by news as he's seemingly fixated on the volcano. As he just kind of bellows out, "So, it is truly done then. Look," kind of points, and you can see the outer volcanoes, the outer islands, they basically are dim. There barely any fire compared to what it was previously. And the center volcano, the central island, is basically cooling off in matter of moments. Seemingly the living flame of the volcano dying in front of your eyes. It kind of looks at you all. My greatest honors to you. You succeeded. Off we go then. And then he just kind of does this motion towards the platform, and it starts to basically drift slowly for a second, then fast away from the platform, from the volcanoes, and you're basically fine. 10 or so minutes later, and you're essentially back at the familiar place, back at that little settlement where you left Runt and Laura. So, before we call it, because it's been 3 fucking hours, and you did your job, you did very well. There's one more question to be answered, doesn't it? Where the fuck Nathan go?
Very good question.
Where did he?
I assume home did not mean the temple of the Vigilant.
Would you like the smiley face?
It's up for her to decide what she calls home, so
Give me a second.
this could go horribly wrong in the funniest sense.
It's
Look
not
up,
you.
you're
You
surrounded
haven't
by
even
giant
had your
apples.
first date yet, and you're already meeting her parents. Wow.
Oh no!
I met her.
Run it.
I met her parents long before the first date.
There you go. Play it.
Because threatening the bot will work.
Yes.
Play it.
And the
Play it.
bot's
Exactly.
Play
like,
it
well,
now.
bitch, no? How about no?
Nevertheless,
Bum, bum, bum.
nevertheless, you, Ethan, are basically standing all of a sudden in a flash of light, and then you're standing in the middle of a beautiful rolling plains. As far as I can see, for miles upon miles, you basically see just rolling fields of untamed lands. Until for a few moments after, you realize you see smoke in the distance, you see buildings, so you're not exactly out of the middle of nowhere, you're just somewhere that you've never been before. Onto your armor, however, there's a very, very clingy cat girl.
A very? Could you repeat?
A
Of
very
that?
clingy. As the sensation of danger has not yet fleeted from her, as she seems to be shuddering. Out of fear, pain, or maybe both, who knows? What would you like to do, as she clearly has not noticed
Wow.
the change?
This would be a great opportunity to call her by a name, but given that I don't know it, I have to bluntly respond without that.
Hey, you.
Mm-hmm.
Did she hear my first question?
What was the question?
Where did we go? Where are we?
Can you roll a persuasion check?
Give me a second.
Let's see.
Persuasion, there it is.
Come kind of want to do like the nose. I'm gonna probably use like the first time in a long time an actual real life image, but this is fitting so well. Give me a second. Just didn't thought you just gonna get credit twice in a row. God fucking damn. Hold up. There you go.
29 on the check.
Yeah. Second. Let me just quickly pull this up for people to see. Go. This is basically the planes in question. You can roll me a nature check if you wish. Well,
I will
until
gladly.
nature
I feel
and
like
intelligence.
I'm trapped inside of like a Windows screensaver. Intelligence?
Yeah, nature intelligence. Basically trying to figure out where you are.
And nature.
Nature. Jesus Christ. So you look around. You know you're somewhere. The first thing is you thought to yourself, you know, plains, and the grass is kind of like yellowish golden, and you think, oh, golden plains, that's that simple. It's like you look around now, there's green and all that, while the golden plains are mainly gold, you know, gold colored plants and whatnot. That's kind of the thing. There's also the Plateau plains in the Dorn Empire. That is basically like what you witnessed. Essentially, for miles upon miles, for hundreds of miles, nothing but just plains with very little wildlife, any predatory life, and it's just this. You haven't been there yourself. You have read about it. Nothing to confirm it that you are definitely here. But by all means, even if you're here, you're literally in the middle of nowhere.
Even if?
Even if you are in the place, you're basically in the middle of nowhere. It is basically to be for hundreds of miles of just this. You go the wrong way. But as for your question, the Cargo simply responds, "Oh." As she slowly but surely detaches herself, you can feel her shake. Still, pieces of cooled down magma kind of falling off her, as she still clings to you as she fully gets on her feet. Kind of looks around.
You said Flatu?
Plateau plains. Give me a second. Let me
Spell that out for me, please.
Plateau.
Oh, okay. Flatu Plains.
As she just kind of looks looks around, and seemingly she's immediately content. Just kind of.
Nathan's heart is still beating quite heavily because he knows the rest of his team is currently fighting against a giant fucking Djinn. But he's trying to play it off calm.
Just kind of stares at you. I'm sorry for everything. Just didn't.
How did you? I mean, by all accounts, this was a plane shift?
I
A
don't
rescue?
know. Something with Lathandra, I don't know. I don't care. Here. As she kind of plummets to the ground, just sits and lays on the grass. And now we just kind of left with her here.
The irony is that Nathan, like, he had it lowered, but for the last, like, since we arrived, Nathan basically disappeared and that sword still held out. So, and since then he just kind of like lowered it, but he never had the time to put it away. So he would just put that sword on the ground, like a bit away from her, and just sit down next to her.
So, with that, we got a little discrepancy, as the rest of the party has their own little final things for in the airplane. Nathan, you and I gotta have a little one-on-one session as you gotta go through the planes a bit while you wait for someone to pick you up. Don't you just...
I just see that image of Nathan just like once a day calling the sending zone. Hello?
Hello, anybody?
Anyone
here?
there?
Yeah. You're basically from a hellfire. You just look around, just plains, grass as far as the eye can see. Serenity.
Just accidentally switched into Minecraft super flat. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So, oh god, I gotta run up and down a staircase. So, give me a second. If you got any final thoughts, matter. If you want a final action,
Right.
we're gonna call. Give me
Oh, not that kind of final thought.
Smite.
Should we wait until he gets back?
Like 2 minutes.
No,
We can already
keep doing it.
start.
That way it
Smite,
takes
smite,
forever
smite,
for
smite,
The time has come. Nothing but smite. Nothing but smite.
Jen is
Smite.
meeting parents and he's gonna get a date because
fuck?
he has finally got a little wrist.
You're switching text back to smite. 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 Smite.
Stay smite for 10 more seconds. You gotta hold.
He's not doing it because he wants to make us fight for longer.
It's over. It's done. It's done.